and welcome to the SCLD podcast. I'm Erin Dodge here with the Spokane County Library District, and today I'm talking with
Savannah Stewart.
And we're here to talk about some programs going on this week, and then we're going to dive into some books.
Yes.
And these are some giant books that you can get at the library, and Savannah's going to tell us all about them.
I'll tell you some about them.
Okay, sounds good. But first, let's talk about what's going on this week. So it's March 28th. We're in the final few days of March, and we have today getting started with Medicare at 6 p.m. I believe you could still sign up for that in the next few hours. So if you haven't signed up for it yet, go ahead and do that. We do Medicare programs every month, though. So if you miss this one, we'll have an informative program about Medicare next month.
Yeah, for sure.
And then we have what we have every week. We have Storytime Shorts, and these are on Facebook at 10 a.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And you don't need to sign up for those. You just go onto our Facebook page. And if you don't know our Facebook page, you can find it from our website, which is scld.org. And if you do scld.org/Facebook, we direct you right to our Facebook page. So
smart.
Just trying to make it easy for folks
smart.
to find us. And then we also have a book club. Now, book clubs are not library programs.
Correct.
They're run by volunteers.
Yes.
And they pick the book and they have the program every month or so. And this one's happening at Argonne on Wednesday, March 30th at 6 p.m. at Argonne. Everybody is welcome.
Yes.
You call the library if you want to know what book. Maybe you've read the book already, or you can just speed read a few pages. Even if you don't, you can come to the book club and get to know the folks and get the book for next time and kind of listen to and see how the book club happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Argonne Library, 6 p.m. Wednesday, March 30th. What else do we have going on this week?
Study Buddy.
We do have Study Buddy. That's also on Wednesdays. And those are, it's a Study Buddy. It's a homework help program for kids grades 2 to 5 in elementary school. And so we're helping, they get help with their reading, their writing, their math, any kind of lessons like that. And it's on Zoom, so you go to our website and you search Study Buddy. You can find the link to get right in there. And our librarians are in there, and they basically pair up the student with a volunteer.
Yeah.
Some of our volunteers are former teachers,
right.
Or just folks who enjoy working with kids on these different subjects and kind of helping them learn.
Yeah, and one-on-one, which is very helpful.
One-on-one, yes.
Yeah.
In an online environment. So, What else do we have going on? We have starting this week. So this is the start of it. It goes all through summer. It's the Master Gardener's Plant Clinic.
Yep. At Cheney.
So, and it's every Friday at 1 p.m. at Cheney. And so basically they answer all of your gardening questions.
Yeah, you can even bring in samples of plants or dirt that you're having issues with.
Or pests, I heard.
Pests.
Like if you've got a bunch of some kind of pest. I think they don't want anything bigger than like a gallon size Ziploc.
Don't bring a bucket.
Yeah, don't bring a bucket.
Don't do that.
Keep it zipped. Keep your Ziploc zipped, and they can look at what the insect or the pest is, or the plant that you're having a problem with.
Yeah.
Or if you need identification, is this a weed or not?
Right.
Is it invasive? Like they'll have all of that information.
Very helpful.
At Cheney Library on Fridays at 1 p.m. So that's always, and Cheney's a fun place. If you're not out in Cheney, you can take a little drive out there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good restaurants and stores and things to visit. Cheney's a fun town.
Yeah, and it's really not that far.
And it's not that far.
Nice little drive.
Yeah, and no matter how you drive. You can go the freeway way and then the Four Lakes exit, or you can do the
south.
Cheney Spokane, which goes right by my mom's house.
Yep.
So,
yeah.
Not that anybody's going to my mom's house but me, but still.
You don't know that.
Well, that's true. That's true. She's got lots of friends. So, also going on this week, we've got online Storytime Live. And so that one, let's see, do we have it on Thursday or just on? It looks like we just have it on Friday.
I believe so.
Okay. This is one where you register ahead of time to get the link. And it's the librarians are live, and they're doing the story time just kind of like how we used to do in the library with stories and songs and finger plays. And kids can watch and get their energy out and participate.
Get the wiggles out.
Get the wiggles out. And that is at 9:30 in the morning on Friday, April 1st. And those are always lots of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I know the librarians love to see all the little faces that they don't get to see.
I know they miss
person.
that a lot.
They miss the in-person library story times. So, which might, we're easing back into those sometime, hopefully in the future. We got our fingers crossed. Stay tuned for that. You can find that information as soon as we know it. We'll let you know it on our website at scld.org. And we also have, what we always have every Saturday, is our Science from Home.
Yes.
And this is a fun experiment. It's a fun experience as well.
It is.
It's
no
a
lie.
fun experiment.
No lie detected.
I know. It's an experiment using household items that librarian Molly goes through the experiment and kind of walks you through it. And those are a lot of fun as well.
Yeah.
It's like a grade 4 curriculum, but anybody in any grade could participate in it. And if you have a younger kids, parents can help them do the experiment.
For sure.
Yeah.
I think that Molly had done one where you put rubber bands around a watermelon.
Yes.
It's very scary.
Well, so the whole thing is, when will the watermelon burst?
Yes.
From the pressure of the rubber bands. And so it's tense.
Yeah.
It's really intense.
It's like the scariest game of Jenga ever.
It's Jenga, but messier.
Yes. Violent.
It's pretty violent.
Lightly violent.
Watermelons will be harmed in this experiment when she does it.
Yes. I don't know if that's the one she's doing this week.
No.
That's the one I remember.
If you really want to do that experiment, you'll find it on our YouTube channel. So, of course, you need a watermelon and some rubber bands. But
supplies.
All right, so that is what we have going on this week in the library and online. And now we get to talk about books. And you have been reading or looking at some wonderful books. It looks like they're huge.
They are monsters. One thing to know about me is when I go into the library, the best books are the oversized ones, like the giant ones, because they have the best pictures, and they're always cool animal ones. At North Spokane in particular, they keep all the oversized ones at the bottom of the shelves in the nonfiction area. So I always just get down there and I'm like, have I seen this one? Yeah. But do I want it again? Probably. So one of these is called The Photo Arc, Celebrating Diversity in the Animal Kingdom. There is a show on Disney Plus. It's only 2 episodes.
Okay.
But it's the Joel Sartor, I do apologies, not great with names, but he is taking photos of some of the endangered animals in Brazil.
Okay.
And so he takes portraits. Okay, that one's ugly. Let me find you something cuter.
Huh?
So he takes portraits.
Wow.
And I clicked on it on Disney Plus because it was orangutan babies.
Oh, wow.
Which are my favorite. They're the cutest. I almost started crying, not gonna lie. They were so cute. This guy's not as cute, but
oh my gosh, but he's amazing.
Yes. So as he's going through this, you get to learn a little bit about the animals, like what they are. And then he kind of talks a little bit about when he took their portrait, because it really is. He sets it up, he gets a backdrop and he puts the animal in there and hopes for the best. Because, not all animals will.
There we go.
Here's some action shots.
We've got a hippo, and what are we looking at there?
Let's see. This is a northern Luzon cloud rat.
Wow.
Yeah.
So for scale, these are not at scale.
Right. No, this is the
cloud rat is not
nightmares.
as big as a baby hippo.
Yeah, no, this is not. Definitely not as big as a hippo.
All right.
But this is a really fun one to flip through.
Oh, wow. Oh, amazing.
Yeah. Definitely, highly recommend this one. If you want to buy it, you can do that too, but it's pricey.
Show the cover so folks know what to look for. So it's Photo Arc Wonders.
I think he has more too.
Okay.
He's photographed. Yeah, he has some other ones. Oh, it's a sweet baby. But I highly recommend this one.
Oh, Oh my gosh. So they're a little thematic on the pages, like we got
Yeah.
little mohawks going there.
I think he has a section that's on patterns. So the
Okay.
different patterns that you find in the animal kingdom. This turtle looks stoked.
Oh wow. Well, those are both beautiful animals.
Yeah. So highly, highly recommend. If you love animals, even if you don't love animals. There are some bugs in here. I showed Jane a spider on accident. Apologies. So just be aware that there are creepy crawlies in here too, if that's something that freaks you out. So
Yeah.
just beware.
All right.
That one's great. Okay. Another one. You can get a workout from these too, if you do it right.
Carry books up and down stairs.
Yeah, I carried all
That's a
these up
workout.
the stairs here. It was wild. So this is Underwater Wild. So this is from the creators of My Octopus Teacher, which is
Okay.
a documentary on Netflix. I can't remember. I
don't
haven't seen it
remember
yet,
either.
but I
haven't
love.
either. I've read a little bit about how amazing octopuses are.
Yes, and it's octopuses, as
You
we've
taught
learned.
me. You taught me that in a
Yes.
previous podcast. Amanda taught us it's octopuses, not octopi.
Yeah, I learned
Something
that, though.
about Latin.
You can't add a Greek ending to a Latin word,
There you go.
or vice versa. I cannot remember.
One of those.
It's one of those, though. So this, if you saw that documentary and really liked it and wanted to learn more, this is kind of a in-depth.
Oh wow.
There's these amazing pictures and like here's a octopus eating something. I don't know,
Oh wow.
but they're gorgeous
Some
photos.
fish. Yeah.
Like,
Wow.
look at the cover.
The cover's beautiful.
Look at that. That is amazing.
And this is where I think nonfiction paired with photos and photography
Yeah.
can really be amazing and really help you learn more. Like if you're a visual learner, like the picture itself can help you learn
Yeah.
what they're trying to tell you about. So
Well, and if you see these animals that are endangered, or
Yes.
if you see it, you can kind of feel for it more. Like, oh,
Sure.
look at that cute thing. I do want to protect that.
right.
So this is also, this one's just fun. Like, here's a sea star. You don't call it a starfish because it's not a fish.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. I have a friend who's a marine biologist, and I
Okay.
think she yelled at me once.
Well.
So anyway,
yeah. Sea star.
sea star. So that one is very fun.
Another big one. And
Yeah. The
Underwater Wild. Okay.
The introduction is by Jane Goodall.
Okay.
Anthropologists rejoice. We love Jane Goodall.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just another reason to check it out.
And now we're moving from. Are we moving? No, we'll keep
let's-
going with the natural world.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll just stick with animals. So this one is massive.
Oh, the back is just as beautiful as the front.
Birds.
It says it all.
Should I just put it down now? Are we done?
We'll show the back cover again.
Oh, okay.
Birds.
More birds.
It's a little scratchy, but you can see
It's been well
the beautiful
loved.
plumage.
These are gorgeous. These are gorgeous.
Oh wow!
like
Look at that.
amazing.
Yeah.
They are really. There's not a lot. Towards the end, it tells you on which page what bird is that you're looking at. But I love this one because there's less words. That it
Okay.
really is just these portraits
Whoa.
of birds. And I know that like during the pandemic and working from home, I wanted to figure out which birds were outside of my house.
Okay.
Because I'm terrible at identifying birds. I'm like, yeah, that's a bird.
Yeah.
That's another bird. I can't.
Those are crows. Like I get that.
Yeah,
and
that's
I've
a black
seen a
bird and
magpie,
a brown
I
bird.
kinda-
That's all I got.
okay.
So
I understand. I know button quail
good job.
because I grew up with them.
Very
My dad
nice.
had button quail. So
I have no idea what that is.
as soon as we cut down one of our bushes in the backyard, the button quail lost their little home. I didn't realize that that's where they were living.
Yeah, you gotta be
They
careful.
kind of came out or they came to our backyard, looked around, and I could tell they got mad. They were chirping at each other. They went to my neighbor's backyard.
With bushes.
I feel so bad. Yeah, they still have all their bushes. Oh wow.
The coloring,
The coloring and then just sort of that big poof.
feathers. There's some funky birds.
Birds
I'm
are
sure
amazing.
they're little dinosaurs. They kind of freak me out a little bit. I'm
Oh,
not gonna
show
lie.
one of the back pages so folks can see, like, this is where you get the info, right?
Yeah. So it will tell you which page and then
Okay.
the scientific name, where it lives, and a little bit about it. That is a North Island brown kiwi.
The beak is so long.
Yeah. So like I was saying, I don't know anything about birds. I got a bird app.
Oh, that's smart.
It's called Merlin.
Okay.
It's possibly called Merlin. I'm not positive.
We didn't prepare this part.
Yeah, I didn't look that up after. But it, like, you go into the app and it will give you like 5 questions. What size of bird was it? What were the colors? Where was it located?
Okay.
And then it will give you options of here's what the bird could have been. So you can
Okay.
look at photos
Oh,
and be
good.
like, oh, it's that one. And you can also listen to sounds.
Oh, yeah, because they do sound different.
Yeah, and then they also have a part on the app where you can, if you're hearing a bird and you're like, what the heck is that? You can have the app identify it.
Oh, okay.
I'm not
Kind
sure
of-
how great, I haven't tried it.
What's the app that identifies music?
Sound. No.
I don't know either, but there's that app where if you hold it up to like the radio,
Yes.
it'll tell you what song it is. So this is you kind of hold it up to get the bird song, and then
Yeah.
it'll tell you what bird it is.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Shazam.
Shazam.
Thank you. That was going to drive me crazy.
I know. I knew it started with a S, but really a sh. Oh wow, what is going on there?
No clue.
Oh,
But I'm telling you,
wow.
this is a dinosaur.
Yes. Well, birds are descended from
Yeah.
dinosaurs, so.
Yeah. Little
Amazing.
birds are fine.
Oh yeah.
Big birds freak me out. I'm not going to lie. But this is great. Learn all about birds, or just look at photos and judge them. You can do that too. I have done my fair share of that with birds.
Judging birds.
Yeah.
Do you like rank them?
Oh, yeah. I do not like robins. Great song. Yeah, it's
Oh.
lovely. It sounds like spring, but I hate them.
What do they do?
They're just jerks.
Oh, okay.
And they mess up my stuff on purpose.
So we used to work in the office together.
Oh my God.
And there was one season where it was mating season. It was birds
Spring.
were it was spring, and this one bird was very persistent. Our windows have kind of a tint on it, so it's like mirrored. It was
Yes.
very persistent in trying to mate with itself or get its own, like attract itself. So it would just be tapping into our window.
Yes, my window specifically.
Your window specifically.
To drive me mad. I actually thought I was going to lose my mind. Nope. I'm not going to tell you what I did about it.
No. No, the bird's fine.
The bird's fine. I just threw.
No birds were harmed.
I threw bird
so you are
food
going to
in
tell
front
them.
of somebody else's window.
You basically
It
attracted
may
it.
have been the executive director of the
Library.
library's window. It was fine. He wasn't there that day. It's okay. But those birds.
Well, you know, they want love as well.
I totally forgot about that, Erin. Oh my gosh. Now I'm mad.
Now you're mad about birds again.
Yes. So the last one I wanted to share is a Beatles. Since Paul McCartney is coming to Spokane.
Yes, sold out show.
Yes. Travis is going and he's stoked.
Oh, wonderful.
So if you didn't watch the documentary on Disney Plus, it's like over 3 hours.
Oh, is it that long?
It is very long.
I saw it. I haven't. I've seen it. Like it's
Yeah.
the ad for it.
But
comes
if
up.
you love the Beatles, then you will love it. If
Okay.
you are indifferent about the Beatles, don't watch it.
or
It's just a lot of the same songs, you know, because
Okay.
they're writing songs,
it's
which
when
is
they're-
amazing.
It's when it's like behind the scenes.
Yeah, but if you're just listening to it, if I never hear "Get Back" again, I'll be good.
Okay.
I'm glad it turned out great. I just don't want to hear it anymore.
Okay.
So this probably angered a lot of people. I'm so sorry. Please don't hate me. So this is like photos that were taken during the time of the recording.
Okay.
And then we also have, what do you call this?
Is it
Transcription.
transcription? Yes. Okay.
Yes, of what they're talking about. And I think it'd just be so cool to look at if this is your jam.
Yeah.
Like, there's some awesome photos. Thank you for trying to help
I
me
tried.
hold this. I appreciate
It's
it.
also big.
Yeah, so this one's great. This is a good one.
It's like it feels like a moment in history.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
And so you kind of get to experience it. Like if you if you don't have 3 hours, you can look at
Check this out for 2 weeks.
You can take it for 2 weeks, and you can look at it like 5 minutes at a time.
Yeah.
If you want. Yeah.
Well, I'd hope if you checked it out, you wanted to.
Sure.
Look through it.
Sure. And yeah, thank you, Savannah. So
You're
we've got lots
welcome.
of beautiful books with pictures.
Yeah.
And did you know the library had these books? Well, now you do.
Definitely
and the
check
tip,
it
I
out.
like the tip. You look low because
I'm not sure how the other libraries
Okay.
handle the oversized items. I'm guessing it's similar.
And you can always ask staff,
Yeah.
like at the services. They'll know where to find everything. They
Yep.
look it up quickly and they know exactly where to go.
Yeah, and then the 5, if you're in the nonfiction section,
Okay.
the like 500, this is 577 and 598. So that's like animal stuff. So if
Wonderful.
you're interested in, because there's so many cool animal books at the library, so many. Love them so much.
Oh, wonderful. And there's also DVDs.
Oh, true.
So
Yes.
if
Yeah.
you, I was just thinking about, documentaries. We've had our coworker Andrea on before talking about documentaries. Yeah, she's in the room, so that made me think of it. So, wonderful picture books,
Yeah.
DVDs. We've got music CDs. I bet you we have some Beatles in our collection. I can't imagine we wouldn't have Beatles
I
in our
feel pretty
collection.
confident to agree with
To
you
agree
there.
with- okay.
Yeah.
So come into the library, find something wonderful and cool to read, watch, listen to, and enjoy it. And we will see you next week.